Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. I wanted to shoot this blog real quick, man, because I went live early and I was asking who did y'all feel was more responsible for the situation between Coffee and Hustle? Was it Hustle or was it Coffee, man? So, I had to try to do some behind the scenes research, man, reach out to some people, man. So before I get into that, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. All right, so you had all the back and forth online and everything. That was cool. I was cool with all the toxic stuff. I felt like it was cool, promote the battle, the whole nine. People threatening about fights and all that kind of stuff. You hear that every now and then in a battle. Not often, but you hear people saying extra stuff. I'll smack you, I'll do this, and then nothing ever happens. So I wasn't really tripping on that. Um, I did talk to Coffee, and she did say she had something to do during the face off yesterday. So that could be the reason why there wasn't a face off. Maybe she told me she was doing something that pertained to getting ready for the battle. So they didn't have a face off. I don't know how Hustle really felt about that. If she felt any type of way, because sometimes when you can't do a face off, it can take away from your shine too. I don't know how Hustle felt about that. But coming into the battle, I did speak to Coffee, and she said that Hustle was the person who requested that there be no crowd. Now, I didn't talk to Hustle. You know what I'm saying? I told you, like, I don't really talk to Hustle like that on the phone. So I don't really know Hustle's side of the story. But if you requested that there be no crowd and that it's shot like Mook and Rock, because this is what Coffee is saying, that Hustle requested that it be shot like Mook and Rock, no crowd or whatever. Um, Coffee said it was because of something about for fearing that Coffee may have someone jumping her round or something like that. So she didn't even want to deal with that. So basically, she was just saying no, no crowd. So I could see if there's no crowd, I could see them having a conversation with them when they get there. Like, yo, we gonna keep it cordial. We gonna keep our distance. We gonna keep no crowd. We gonna keep everybody at peace. I could see Caffeine saying that, which is pretty much what Coffee is saying. That Caffeine was saying that, which is why she said she did not jump out there like at T with the T Top battle. No, she came in, bump smack, just came straight up to T Top, started rapping. She said that's why she kept her distance and just rapped to the camera. And she felt like Hustle was the person that was kind of violating what Caffeine was saying by approaching her and follow her around and all that. Because she said that they were saying that everybody needs to, kind of like keep it cordial for the most part, keep their distance for the most part. Um, I don't know. There's always three sides to a story. There's one person's side, the other person's side, and all the BS in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Coffee. She ain't really have. I guess she don't really have no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but I will say this: I don't want to see a battle where two people are in each other's face. I personally don't want to see that. I don't want to see you rapping to a camera. I think it looks bad. Me personally, I think if you for all the tension that y'all have in this battle and all the drama that y'all have, I don't want to see Hustle right here and you rapping like this. Like, yeah, I'll kill you, I'll smack you. Like, you got a ghostwriter, like so and so. You slept with this guy, you slept with this dude. But meanwhile, the person you talking to is right here. Like, I personally don't want to see a battle like that. And I think if first of all, I don't think URL gonna drop this battle. So I think unless you can catch a bootleg or you screen record it, I don't think you ever gonna see this battle on YouTube. They didn't even do the third round. So a lot of people wondering what happened when the cameras cut off. There was no third round. You didn't get it out. So they're not gonna drop two rounds. It's pretty much a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of crazy that a doggone main event would be vaulted. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like that's wild. But it's not. I doubt very heavily that it comes out. You know what I'm saying? So with it not coming out, it's kind of like I'm just that's crazy now that you think about it, bro. It's a main event that would not come out like that. Bro, that's kind of wild. I don't even know if have we ever had a main event that didn't drop or didn't happen. I mean, we had Clips and Tay Rock, the second battle, couldn't go down due to time. I don't know if there's ever been a main event that did not occur at a battle rap event. I don't know. That's kind of wild. But I don't know. I think if they were to drop it, I think Coffee would realize that looking at the camera and not looking at Hustle takes away from her bars so much, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It takes away from her bars so much. It's like the the meaning behind them isn't the same because Hustle is like over there in the corner or pacing or doing whatever. A lot of there's something going around on Twitter where people were saying Hustle was sitting down during Coffee's rounds. I rewatched the battle. I don't see it at all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I missed it, and maybe I don't know. I rewatched the battle. Someone sent me a screen recorded version of the whole battle from like the coin flip to the end. I do not see Hustle sitting down. So unless she sat down and it's just not on camera, I don't see it. So I just want to say that because that can also throw the optics off, and that could maybe be why there's some tension. But I don't see it on the camera. So but I'm actually was cool with Hustle walking up on Coffee, bro. Me personally, I was cool with it. I felt like I ain't. That's where I want to see a battle. You know what I'm saying? It looks weird with her chasing Coffee around and Coffee walking through, smacking her. It definitely looks weird. You know what I'm saying? But I would prefer that than to than have them battling this far apart. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was wild, awkward how far apart they were. It was that point. They were so far apart. It was points where Hustle wasn't even on the screen, bro. It's just Coffee and Smack and Debo, the only three people you see. And you remember back in the day, man, when URL used to shoot battles like way, way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They only had like one camera and they would record the person that was rapping, but they would not, I don't even think it was Smack. It might have been like Street Status. They would record the person that was rapping, but they would not be recording the person that is they're rapping too. So you could never see their reactions. Go back to some of them old Street Status battles, bro. You see the person rapping, but you don't see their reaction. Like go back to like Hitman versus Rich Dollars and shit. Like go way back to those kind of battles. And I used to always tell like, bro, we gotta see that person's reaction on camera. So the fact that Hustle is across the room, it takes away from the battle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's really hard to place a fault, man. I was trying to figure. I feel like they both take some blame if I'm being real. The percentage of who was worse than the other person, you know what I'm saying? Hustle does look a little bit worse, I guess, because at least Coffee was rapping and got all her rounds out. Hustle not only didn't rap, but she also complained and cut her rounds short. You know what I'm saying? As well as walking around. So just looking at it, she looks worse than Coffee. But there's probably a lot of stuff going on because I even see her now on IG talking about uh URL wouldn't allow her guest list in, but they allowed Coffee's guest list in. So now it's a lot of he say, she say going on. So we just probably got to label this as they both take some blame in this battle in what is a vaulted battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much my stance on it. Unless someone can officially come out that's neutral, that's not really on Hustle side and not really on Coffee side, it's going to come out and say, look, this is what happened. This is why they were apart. This is why we let so and so people in and not so and so people. Unless you can get the realness of who was acting more like a diva than the other person, it's all he say she say at the end of the day because everybody's saying different stuff now. So I just wanted to clear it up from what I'm hearing, man. I'm definitely gonna hop on the horn with Debo and find out what the hell really went on behind the scenes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why was there no face off? Why is Coffee rapping to the crowd, but Hustle's in her face? What about the guest list? You know what I'm saying? So Debo, I'm calling you. Don't be giving me no politically correct answer, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want the real. But that's it, man. Pretty much a whack night, man, for all the battles. If I'm being real with you, man. MVP lost. You know what I'm saying? Pretty clearly. Cortez won. Jada Nightwing didn't have no energy. Didn't look interested in battling Cortez at all. And Swamp and Serious Jones was a pretty good battle. And I don't know, it's quite possible Serious Jones won. You know what I'm saying? And quite possible Swamp won too. But, you know, for Serious Jones to be hanging in with the new era guys, it's like those are just wins for him regardless, bro. Even having debatables with these niggas is really wins at the end of the day. So, you know, the person that won the most out of that battle, even if Swamp won the battle, was Serious Jones. He just showed again that whether you give him Rum Nitty or you give him Swamp, he's gonna stay in the battle one way or the other. So big shout out to him for that. And I don't know what's next, man. I don't know what's next, but this is what's going on. You got people on the West Coast upset about what's going on. Niggas, I don't know. This shit wild, bro. But more developing news, I'm sure, will happen, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I try to keep y'all updated. Holla at your boy.